So amongst all the media attention this week with the latest outbreak in the hotel quarantine, of course lots on the Australian Open tennis, there was a report this week, I'm not sure if you had a chance to see it, about the Crown Casino and some of the alleged things that they have been doing, facilitating money laundering and other illegal practices and so on. And I thought it was quite fascinating in our parasha this week, Parashat Mishpatim, where we begin to read of so many of the civil laws, so many of the ways that society needs to behave. A lot of attention has been placed on a big company, a well-known company in Australia that seems to be doing the wrong thing. But there's a very crucial and profound recognition that you'll see simply from the order in which this Torah portion is structured. Of course, last week we had the revelation at Sinai. This great revelation, this great moment in Jewish history, this moment where all of the Jewish people heard God's voice. But immediately after this, when we come to the laws of Mishpatim, you see the structure of the parasha. The beginning of the parasha contains so many laws that are affecting how we treat one another. Civil laws, how we may be responsible for the way we behave if we hurt somebody else. So many different laws about our behavior, about caring for society, making sure that we treat each other with respect, with dignity and with care and concern. Only after that does the parasha then go on to talk about some of the festivals, prayer, the laws of meat and milk, I guess the relationship between man and God. The beginning is about how we treat our fellow human being. And if there's no clearer lesson in this, I don't know what. Because if the Torah is telling us after this great revelation of saying, this is who I want, this is what I want from you Jewish people, and immediately what follows is how we relate to another human being, how we treat them. And I think so often at times people may get so caught up with trying to connect to God, trying to be spiritual, trying to follow all the laws, be observant and so on, and yet you might forget the basic premise of how do I relate to another person? Do I treat them nicely? Do I speak nicely? Am I being a mensch, as we say? And of course the Torah has given us clear guidance. First, we need to take care and responsibility of how we behave to another human being. Of course, it's very important how we connect spiritually to God, our prayer, our festivals and so on. But remember the order. Remember, you need to be a mensch first. And then hopefully you can connect to Hashem, and that will give God the true joy and nachas. And of course, Crown Casino, hopefully they can get their ship in or their house in order, and all of us can reflect and rethink and examine our own behaviors, and hopefully they're all yashar, they're all straight and correct, and going to give, as I said, pleasing feeling to the one above. Have a wonderful week and a Shabbat Shalom.